it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaking up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him.
Ready up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They've got first down from the 31.
18, run. 18. Here we go, sack.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Brought in right side. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Come on, set.
From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
19 tight. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Daniels now. Forced out to his right. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And it'll be Raider football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He's going to throw this one. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Smash.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Bison. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Another carry for him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
70 range. Buffalo 18. Go.
Trying again following the sack. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Come on.
Man in motion here.
Come 19. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. Ready.
3rd and long for Daniels. He puts some power on a deep look. That's complete inside the 35. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Another one for Ford. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Daniels throwing on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. From the red zone now. Got a man, it's Gesicki. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
McLaughlin. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Check.
Another chance for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Juke the defender. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Etienne again. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19 tight.
Throwing from the gun. That's taken in by Etienne. He's got to gain a 6 there. Riley Moss with that tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Back 60. Let's go now.
They're throwing it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Over 1st and 10.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set.
From the 42. Escapes the pocket. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
7, 5, 7. Come on, set.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Laporta with the grab. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth.
Raiders 17.
All right, set now. First and 10.
Set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
On the ready.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Set up. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Take over.
From the 19. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back to the well again. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. An 8-yard gain on the run. It's going to be third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Third and just 2 to go.
Bring it. 70.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Broncos push their lead to 18. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
19,
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
That one's cut along the left sideline. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First down, Las Vegas.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game.
35. Raiders 24.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Viking 18. Come on, set.
Daniels on first down. Buys time, rolling right. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Set.
Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Etienne on the catch. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Pass play now. He'll get this to Etienne. Running in the red zone. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st down from the red zone. Catch is made in close. He has the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go. Street.
They send the tight end in motion.
Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding a 4-point lead. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set. Trackle 80. Set go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. This one from 47 yards away. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down.
19 tight. 9 back 60. Left leg 19.
Here he is to throw. As the open man downfield. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. He's got Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Throw is caught by the back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. From the red zone now. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He'll throw it yet again. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see one possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Here's Ford on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go.
First throw of overtime now. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Denver! Broncos need only one to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.